My Disney friends be doing the most right now by getting me the pin hookups, and I'll give you one guess as to who this Glitter and Be Gay package is from. Hurry back.
Just an 80s boy and a 90s teen, going on all things Disney, from mouse to parks and in between. Come share the magic with me. La 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 la. Live your life to a Disney tune. Come and share Jake's Disney Afternoon.
Hey Disney Afternoon gang, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for returning. If you're new here, my name is Jake, and I do all kinds of Disney content, including subscription boxes, swaps, hauls, vintage trips, trivia, pins. If it's Disney, we're doing it. So you're going to want to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next Disney adventure. All right, before I get into the pins, I just want to point out the new baby Miss Piggy in the background. I've been getting a lot of shade for that poor Miss Piggy. You can't probably see her over there. She was looking like she'd had a few too many, and people kept commenting. So, Big Miss Piggy has been replaced. So, take note. Okay, so let's start with this giant glittery package. Did we guess who it was from? It's from Lauren over at Castles, Capes, and Clones. Now, he sent this to me a little bit ago, and I've been behind. So, apologies, Lauren. And, of course, he knows me all too well because we got the Robin Hood card. And he says, "My dearest Jakey, happy birthday." So this is a little late birthday love, but why not celebrate all month? I know I have been threatening to give you this pin for months, but then I forgot and lost it. So now it is your birthday gift. Huzzah! Much love to you, Lauren. Lauren, thank you for your thoughtfulness, as always. I feel like at one time maybe I knew what it was, but honestly I don't know. It is solidly wrapped in here. Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like I'll remember maybe once I see it, but Lauren is always so thoughtful, and of course he and I collect like virtually the same very uncool and very unpopular things together. So we always got each other's back in that regard. Oh, is this, okay, so look, I haven't looked. Is this one of the, is this the nephew's Polaroid? Is that the one you threatened to give me? I feel like maybe that's true. All right, let's find out. Am I right? Aha, I am right. First of all, this is very sweet. These were a popular series. The only one I got was Lumiere in this series. And they come in these very cool, old school Polaroid boxes. And they were being sold, and I didn't get this one. Kind of regretted it. Lauren's coming in clutch. Look at that. So I do collect, obviously, DuckTales. And the nephews, if I'm going to collect, like, so there's, like, the nephews from the non-DuckTales canon. As long as they look like they belong in, like, that 80s style. And this with, like, the teal and kind of the colors and the designs, that fits the DuckTales collection. So, Lauren, thank you. Thank you. It is going on the board immediately. I will put it on my other board here because we have got some pins to show you today, friends. It's been a little minute since I sort of got back into some of the live sales with Marcy and Diana and etc. So, but I'm being a little more discreet, but I'm still purchasing. So, okay. We'll do the Marcy sale last. Let's do this package. This was, this is from Pete and Allie over at Two Tiny Wings. If you don't know their channel, I will link them down below as well as their company, Pixie Dust Apothecary, which they do all kinds of like Disney scented candles. So if that's your deal, definitely give them a check out over there. But they had a pin board the other day, and they had a few things I kind of wanted. So there's some of their information. Of course, I will link it down below. Dear Jake, thank you for joining our January live sale. May the snow gods be generous. Pete and Allie. Allie's also a teacher, and I can't tell if you want them to be generous because we live in the Northeast and snow is crazy, or you're wishing me a snow day, and I'm going to take it as the latter. But we've had like no snow, therefore no snow days, and that's got to change. All right, so only one thing I remember in here that I got because it has been something It is a collection, folks. We are going to complete a collection that I have started almost right when I first started this channel, and today is the day we are completing it. I guess maybe that's part of the joy and the journey of pin collecting, is like, it's not just a quick thing and you're done. It's an ongoing process. So the first thing is not what I'm completing. We've got another rabbit pin for the collection. This time, I think he's dressed as a carrot. Yeah, I think he's dressed as a carrot. So I do have a small Winnie the Pooh and most specifically rabbit collection. So I was happy to pick that guy up for the one. I don't think I did have that one. No, I don't have that one. This one, also not from the collection that I'm completing, but, oh, I missed out. Okay, so this one, I put a order in at some place and everything they had except this one had just gone. Someone else had just bought it. So this is a Christmas pin, but it is Powerline and Goofy and Max. And I do have a Goofy Movie / Goof Troop Disney Afternoon collection. So super happy to pick that one up. Also not from the collection. I guess this is the one. Yep, that's the one. Okay. So this is, I do have a Peter Pan collection. I specifically love to collect the Lost Boys, which there's not a lot of. I don't really collect Tink. Occasionally she's on something, but I specifically don't collect Tink. But I do Peter, the Lost Boys, Hook. And this says Friends and Family. It is all the Lost Boys in this very cool, glittery background. I just love that. So definitely happy to add more. And now. So this was one of the first mystery boxes I opened on the channel a year and a half or 2 years ago, or 2 years ago? 2 years ago. And that was the one, for those of you who've been around a long time, that I got like 8,000 Pocahontas. Remember? That was the time. And then there... Oh, wait. Is this not from the same series? I don't think this is from that series. The frame feels different. This feels from... Is this Pink a la Mode? Okay. Maybe we're not completing it. Anyway, I don't have this one. This is Peter Pan poster, and I think this is from the Pink a la Mode collection that recently came out. I was thinking this was that other series. Remember, there was like the 90s posters from like Mermaid to Mulan, and that's the one I got all the Pocahontases in. But then there was a retro one, and there's a Peter Pan in that, and I don't think this is it, because it's not, those ones have that like bumpity bump sort of 3D frame, and this is the smooth, like the Pink a la Mode. Either way, happy to have it because I don't have it. The hunt continues. All right, so Pete and Allie, thank you for posting that good magic and sending it my way. All right, on to the Marcy Mouster. Let me get it all out of here because there's a lot. If you don't know Marcy Mouse, first of all, I had the privilege of meeting Marcy in downtown Disney when I was in Disneyland a couple of weeks ago. I'll post the picture somewhere around here for proof, but it was glorious. We went shopping, and now we're like BFFs or whatever. It's no big deal. Ring pop, glorious. Oh, she sent me a birthday button. Mars, thank you. And then if you join the live sales every $50 or so, you get to claim like a prize ball, and there's different prizes in it. I usually spend more than, well, I don't usually claim enough prizes of stuff I buy, but this is one of the prizes. It's a little bell, like a key, dangle, dongle, doongle. Very cute. Also, some of this includes... Of course, Marcy goes to the parks on Tuesdays and does all the releases, and she knows what my collections are. And at this point, some stuff that's in here I didn't even get at the live sale. She had already messaged me and was like, I'm going. Am I getting this for you? And I'm like, well, obviously. So thank you for going to pick those up. Thank you for looking out for me. Okay, so it's a lot of Peter Pan today, which is good because I feel like I haven't been updating my Peter Pan collection in like a little minute. Okay, what are we going to start with? All right, we'll do Peter Pan at the end. Okay, so this is from the Transformation series, and I'm just looking. Okay, I was pretty sure I didn't have it, but I couldn't be bothered to get out of bed the other night to see if I had it when it came up on the sale, so I just bought it even though the board was like 10 feet away. Some nights just be like that. There's a whole series of these. I think I have the Max and Goofy one, and this is the Robin Hood one. And on one side it is, so I'll show you up close so you can see the spinner element. On one side, so we've got the Sheriff of Nottingham, we've got Robin Hood dressed as the like thief, and then on the other side is either Nutsy or Trigger, one of the vultures. That'll go nicely in my Robin Hood collection. All right, here's another that is not Peter Pan. This is Rescuers. This is from Paris, and technically, I don't know, there's not a difference. My rule about collecting is I only collect Down Under, Rescuers Down Under, but if I can't tell the difference, I'm happy to add a Bernard and Bianca, and this could be from either, so happy to add that to the collection. Very pretty pin. This is one for my animation collection, which is running out of room. Everything is running out of room. But I can't help myself. This is an LE 1000. And it's like a pin-on-pin design, and it's what does it say? Oh, One Man's Dream. Do you remember One Man's Dream? I don't think it's still there in Hollywood Studios. And it was like the museum, and they had like the animation desk, and they had all this stuff. And then it finished with a film at the end. It was like a half hour in an air-conditioned theater, but it was really inspiring, and I loved it. That was one of my favorite things at Hollywood Studios before they pooped on that park. But it's got some tribute to animation and some of the Disney history. There you've got the Mickey Mouse Club, etc., etc. But anyway, that'll go on my animation board. So yay. Then we've got a couple. All right, let me get organized here. So much chaos. Peter Pan. We've got a couple of Bambi pins, and this was from the limited release. So also my Bambi board is full, which I'm disappointed because, you know, I've been customizing some of my boards, and what I did for Bambi was I just bought a burlap canvas. So it's got like that earthy, woodsy vibe to it. And now it's full. So this is a spinner pin, and there is, I'm assuming, okay, so it's, aww, it is Baby Bambi and Thumper and Flower. And then on the back side is Grown, all of them. And this was, is it the 80th anniversary? I forget what year. I'm assuming it's got to be close to that. But anyway, there it is again. So cute. And they come on these, I think the backer card for it. But I'll show you this one on the backer card. A really nice kind of elegantly designed backer card. So there's Bambi and his, I think that's the dad. I'm assuming that's the dad. And you don't get a lot of him in the pin. So glad to have that one. And I think I had, I feel like there were 3 in this series, and I think I had the other one. Now I got to figure it out. I'm not really sure. But anyway, got to get a new board. Anywho. Okay, are we down to Peter Pan? I think so. So this week, there were a bunch of new Peter Pan pins released, including a jumbo, or maybe they called it a mini jumbo or something. This one I'm about to show you is not from that series. I don't think I had this one, but it's possible I did. This is from Peter Pan's Flight, which is one of my very favorite rides at Disney World. So there it is. Got Peter and the ship there in the background. So then there were the 3 from the release this week or last week. That, I forget, we must be on an anniversary of Peter Pan. It was 1953. Would that be right? So it's the 70th? 70th. Maybe that's what it is. So the first one is Peter and Wendy in kind of a classic pose. This is when he's isn't this when he catches her when she falls out of the sky when Tink is being like a miserable so-and-so. And then we've got another one similar. So the backing card, I don't know if I showed you the backing card, but again, really elegantly designed backing cards for these anniversary pins that I'm really kind of pleased to see. Oh, yeah, it says right on there, you idiot. 70 years. Look, we reasoned that out, though, on our own. Shouldn't we be proud of ourselves for that? I feel like we should be proud of ourselves for that. This is Captain Hook and Smee, and this is a pin-on-pin. Was the other one pin-on-pin? No, the other one was not pin-on-pin. But this one I really, really love. The colors on this are super great. So there we go. Hook and Smee. Really, really great pin. And then finally the mini, I think they call it mini jumbo. Somebody will correct me somewhere. Okay, let's make sure that's everything. This one I love because it is the Lost Boys, as I said, that's one of my things. But it's the following the leader sequence. So you've got John and Michael also joining all of them, and it's on this giant, good size pin, and plunkety plunk plunk. Look at that. Come on. What a good pin. I'm so glad that the Lost Boys are getting some love. Look, there they are all together. All right, so there is my pin haul for the day. So thank you to Lauren. Thank you to Pete and Allie. Thank you to Marcy. This was a good pin haul. This was a good pin haul. Tell me what you liked down below. Did you get any of the new pins that came out? Did y'all see the Disney Afternoon pin that was released? I just found out that they released a separate one in Disney World from Disneyland. So now I got to go on the hunt. Anyway, tell me down below what was your favorite from the day. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you all soon on the next Disney Afternoon.